Hey guys, good morning. It's the Crypto Jarhead. Don't really have much of an update on Thorn Coin. It is holding at less than $1. It's not really doing a whole lot right now. People are buying and selling like crazy. It's got some really good volume going for it. The problem is that right now we have no way to short-term stake. So the only way that we can take coins out of circulation right now is to start an LTS for, whatever the today's LTS price is, 60 cents or 70 cents or something. Which it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to start an LTS for that if you bought it on the ICO. Then you're pretty much just doing a pure lending on whatever your initial investment was. So, if you threw $500 in there in the ICO, and it right around the price that it's at now, and you start up an LTS, you're going to be making around $200 a month or so, maybe a little bit less. And that's like just pure lending. That's not lending with your ICO win. It's not the way I would do things. But hey, if that's all you want to do with it, then go for it, brother. This is a good time to start. It has indeed been confirmed that the value of your Thorn at the time you initiate that long-term stake does matter. It matters a lot because that USDT value is what they're going to base your daily interest payments off of. So for example, if you have 1,000 Thorn coins and you start an LTS when the price is $1, it's going to tell you down there on the screen. You know what? Actually, I'll click back over to Thorn, and I'll show you what I'm talking about here. So, let's see. Might have to log back in real quick. Yep. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. So, head over to the LTS. Head over to thank you. I love technology, but sometimes, man. Oh, it's because I was clicking over to my Wi-Fi at work here. Okay, so you go in, and I'm not going to click OK on this, but down here it tells you estimated value is 640 Thorn at 317. So holy shit, it's trading for less than 50 cents today. If I had more Bitcoin, I would be buying Thorn like bonkers today. But I don't, so, I'm not going to overextend my budget. It would be great. I don't think with Thorn it would be a bad move, but it's the principle of the thing. So, here's the biggest indicator to me, and this is why I was so confused when I was actually running the numbers on the interest down here, right? And I was getting, it was looking like it was doing a pure staking value, and that's what had me so darn confused. But the USDT amount, this number right here, it makes a huge difference. And if it didn't matter, if 1,000 Thorns staked was 1,000 Thorns staked, and you were going to get 10 a day, off of like a 1% day, this wouldn't matter. They wouldn't even show this. Why? What are you starting to lend? Well, you're lending 1,000 Thorn, motherfucker. Like, that's it. So anyway, if you had 1,000 Thorn and you lent them at $1, we'll go ahead and say this 50 cent rate. You'd have $500 in Thorn. You'd be making about $5 a day on a 1% day in Thorn, which means you will never see, with 1%, you will never see a Thorn payment of 1 Thorn. It'll always be point something. Let's see, quick math theory, that's be up somewhere around 1.4% to see the 1 Thorn in interest payment down here, right? And I'm talking about this, when you see it every day. However, if you lend that same 1,000 Thorn when the price is $50, you would have a $50,000 USDT value, right? And instead of making $5 a day, you would be making 500 a day, and you'd be paid out. You'd be earning approximately 10 Thorn a day on a 1% day, because what they're going to do is they're going to, your daily payment, whatever it is, whatever your daily like USDT value of your payment is going to be, that will be given to you in Thorn coin at the price of Thorn that day. So if the price jumps up to $100, that same $50,000 loan will only give you 5 Thorn, but you'll be able to sell those Thorn for the same amount of Bitcoin, or the same fiat currency equivalent, because Bitcoin is probably going to boom. I've been watching a lot more technical analysis, and it's already, it's already starting to happen here. So let's, for example, when I was looking at this last night, it was 10.9. Oh damn! It was over 11,000. I saw that it was over 11,000 earlier this morning, but it's dropped down a little bit. But still, I think Bitcoin is about to rebound in a big way. Looking at the 200-day averages and all of that stuff that Crypto Profits was talking about, really makes me feel strongly about the future of Bitcoin, the near future of Bitcoin. I'm a believer that Bitcoin is going to be around for a very, very, very long time. And even this $10,000 price, if we look at 5 years ago, it was trading for what? A couple $100, Looking at it from today, that would be an outstanding time to buy. So I think in 5 years from now, we're going to be looking at this $11,000 price. It's a great time to buy Bitcoin, But I could be wrong. Anyway, the point is that your USDT value, like your US dollar value, or whatever your fiat currency of choice is, that will remain the same, provided that you sell that Thorn when you get it. So if you bank up 5 or 6 days worth of interest, and the value of Thorn rises up $5 or $10 in that day, then you'll get more of your money, of your dollar. I'm going to say dollar. Just know from now on, when I say dollar, if you use euros, I mean euro. If you use I don't know, rupees, it's rupees. Whatever it is that you use, just pretend I'm saying that instead of dollar. But so, you'll get more of your money if you do that. However, you also run the risk of the price dropping a little bit and getting less. So I'm going to be withdrawing my interest every day, which means I'm going to be selling my Thorn every day. Not all of it, but every day is what I'll be doing. So, but with all that being said, the exchange is, I want to see what it's going at right now. Okay, so it was probably at less than 50 cents at midnight GMT, which is when they do their daily thing. Oh, and by the way, I was on the live streams last night, and I think it was Mohammed was saying that he was trying to initiate a long-term stake yesterday, and it was only giving him a dollar value, 49 cents. So I do believe that, and I could be wrong, but I'm going to check on this again a little bit later. I do believe that they do the days, at midnight GMT is when they do calculate they set their Thorn rate for the interest payment. It would also make sense to me that they set their Thorn rate for LTS calculations for new LTSs at that same time. Which I was under, I was under the impression that, like the current LTS rate, like the live the current Thorn rate, the live Thorn rate, is what they used when you started an LTS. But I got to thinking a little bit more about it last night, and it just makes more sense that they would use that same. They're already setting a Thorn to BTC price for the interest. It would make sense. It would be a little easier on them to just set the new LTS for that day at the same time. So that could be what happened. Let's see. Hang on. What the hell was it? It was like 47 or something like that. I'm 316 USDT. I'm going to remember that. So here in a few hours, I'm going to go and try and, I'm going to do the same thing, and I'm going to check on it. And then a couple hours after that, I'll do the same thing. And I'm just looking for this number to see if that changes. And then we'll have our answer as far as, why you are only getting that 49-cent price for your LTS yesterday when you were trying to start it. But anyway, I was in a few live streams last night. Crypto Gems, I hit her live stream. That was pretty awesome. Then I went over to Crypto Keeper and then finished that out Crypto Hunter. But by that time, my kid had woken up, and so I had to step out and do daddy duty. These young kids, when they're awake at night, sometimes they stay awake for a lot longer than you want them to. But, it's part of being a dad. And I do love my son very much. But I really enjoyed the whole experience. I thought it was great. Give everyone a chance to talk to each other, ask the streamer and the people in the chat directly certain questions, and they could get an answer right then and there. I thought that was pretty awesome. So I do want to do a live stream. Still undecided about whether or not to show my face. So I'll either, you'll finally be able to put a face to the voice maybe on Sunday, or maybe I'll just put some tape over the camera or something, or see if I can just live stream the same screen capture. But I do want to do that this Sunday. Gems, Keeper, and Hunter, if you guys want to get a hold of me, and we can try and schedule times for our streams, so we could just have like a Sunday fun day with the Wolf Pack. I think that'd be pretty cool. But if not, I'll post a video tomorrow with the time if I haven't heard from those guys. And then if you'd like to tune in, that'd be great. So that's all I got. I'm about to clock into work here and go do the thing. So take her easy. See you later.